too sexy for my show? Real sexy? Dawn, are you ready?
No, I need like 5 seconds.
How many?
Welcome to orientation.
Like
I'm your hostess of the mostest, Dare Taylor. Or as you guys probably know, Dare Wears. Let's get started.
Yeah. Okay.
Good luck. Never fear, VoiceOver Dare is here. Hello everyone and welcome to my rendition of what the Miss Bikini pageant was like in 2021. As you can see here, I am the Miss Bikini model for 2019 to 2020, and that means I'm the national title holder. And all of these girls that are coming up to me and speaking to me at this opening orientation are getting their competition sash ribbons that they'll be wearing throughout the week. This is a very important part of the pageant where they get to meet everybody that they will be competing against and vying for the overall titles. Here at Miss Bikini, there are 3 titles that all of these girls are going to be competing for. There is Miss Bikini Model, which is the title that I'm the national title holder for, the Miss Bikini Fitness, which is ages 30 and plus, and the Miss Bikini United States, which is 18 to 29, and they are starting at the height of 5'5". So as you can see, all the contestants are coming in, they're getting their competition ribbons to wear, and of course there's always a photo op with the national title holder, which is me. So I had a great time getting to know all of them and just like chit-chatting with them, seeing where they're from, and just having a good orientation meeting, setting the standard for what all the queens from around the country and other countries should be as representatives of the Miss Bikini pageant. If you are watching this as a contestant, this is a great behind-the-scenes peek at what it's like at the Miss Bikini pageant. Or if you are watching this as a future judge, just like Carlos here who's jumping in the photo, this is also a great way to see what exactly you're getting yourself into and how much fun you're gonna have during your Miss Bikini competition. Let's meet some of the girls. Bikini time! Day 1 for the Miss Bikini contestants is a pretty easy day with orientation, meeting the national title holders, and some small interviews. Now these interviews are not scored by anyone. They are just to let them shine and talk about their state or city that they're traveling from, and just to get to know the hosts a little bit. The hosts for this event is me, as you all know, and also Canyon, who is standing here in this clip. And this gives us an opportunity to get to know the contestants, and they also get to meet a special guest who is Sydney Skinner. She is the Miss Petite Globe US, and she will be representing the US in Mexico, competing for the overall Miss Petite title, which is incredible that our pageant not only sends women to a national competition in Miami, but also around the world to compete internationally. So we are very thankful for that. Now, these contestants, as you can see here, are having a wonderful time being interviewed, but this isn't just the only thing they get to do today. They also have a very important photo shoot all together where they're wearing their outfits that they're going to be wearing on stage. So let's get all the girls together so you can see how many girls are going to be here. 5 points to the person who can figure out where I'm at. It's not too difficult. You know, you can figure it out first, leave it for now.
Welcome to Miss Bikini!
Day 2, which is where the competition really starts to heat up. All the contestants get up at 6 a.m., actually earlier than that, around like 4 a.m., to be beach ready for their first round of judging. In the Miss Bikini pageant, you are not only judged on your on-stage appearance, but you are also judged throughout the week during your photo shoots. So one of the set locations was right on the beach waterfront outside of the hotel. Me being the national title holder and the fearless leader of all these models, of course I got up with them at 6 a.m. to shoot on the beach as well. And we also got a special opportunity for the brand called Priestess, and they are a huge sponsor for the Miss Bikini pageant. And a few girls got selected to be brand models for them. I also took the opportunity to shoot with Miss Sydney Skinner here, who will be traveling with me to the Miss Petite International Teen Pageant. As you know, I'm not a teenager, so I'll be competing in the Miss division, but it was great to shoot with her on the beach here in Miami. And of course, I grabbed a few of the contestants and did some photo shooting with them as well, because it's important for me as their national fearless leader to be interacting with them as well and making them feel comfortable and making them feel their best during the preliminaries. And of course, we decided to dork around a little bit. It wouldn't be me if I wasn't dorky. In my opinion, the most fun part of this pageant is all the photo shoots. So day one of their competition not only took place at 6 a.m. on the beach for sunrise, they also had to go throughout the hotel and meet all of the photo shoot judges and shoot with them on the upper pool deck and the lower pool deck. So here are some of our wonderful contestants competing and posing for some of our photographer judges. A lot of them had so much time to run around and meet every single one of them and strut their stuff and pose as well as they could for them, despite all of the elements. As you can see here, it is very, very windy, and also we had a little bit of rain on this day, but the contestants didn't let it stop them from showing up and showing how amazing of models they were. Also, leave in the comments below if you recognize any of these really well-known models, because a few of them you probably recognize either from Instagram or TikTok or even just from my YouTube channel. And of course, while they all are photo shooting, I was goofing around, taking some pictures in the pool, per usual. Day 3, everybody. So like I said earlier, this pageant has a lot to do with photo shoots. Day 3 is nothing less than more photo shoots. So today the contestants were around the hotel again, doing some more shoots. They had the opportunity to shoot with 13 different judges who traveled from across the country to take their pictures and give each girl a score. So throughout the hotel, they got to shoot with all of them, and there were about 45 to 50 contestants. So it's a lot of work to make sure that all 13 judges get a chance to see you and will give you a perfect score. And of course, I jumped in and wanted to get my photo taken by some of these celebrity judges as well, because I'm the queen, so of course I'm gonna get some photos as well. And of course, Sydney jumped in as well, since she will be competing in the Mexico preliminaries for Miss Petite Globe, so she jumped in and got her photo taken as well. And of course, I had to do some promo for the upcoming pageant for me in Miss Petite Globe as well, so that's me with my crown. Look at us together, we're ready to take on Mexico. Day 3 is not complete without a fashion show, of course not. So part of day 3 is that they not only have to get up early and do beach photo shoots and around the hotel photo shoots, but they have a fashion show that evening where they show off some of the brand-sponsored bikinis on this lovely runway here. As you can see, the pageant staff is very difficult and hard at work doing some interviews for podcasts and TV stations that decided to show up. And here's the lovely Chris Franz showing us how it's done and where the models will be posing. He is actually our director and producer for the show, so you'll see a lot of him in this YouTube video. He's somebody you definitely want to impress. But also, we are doing some backstage interviews as well. We had a reality TV show doing some interviews with the contestants while we were getting the stage ready for this epic fashion show. Are you ready for the show? Let's get started. Also, not to mention, I'm hosting this show, so let's get the show on the road.
Let's get started, shall we? Cue the music, DJ. Please. First up, we have Junpei.
As you can see here, there are a lot of contestants that gathered from around the country to walk in this prestigious fashion show that was sponsored by all different kinds of nationwide known bikini brands. Miss Bikini is so thankful to all of these brands that come forward and sponsor the show, and it gives our models an opportunity to walk the runway for Miami Swim Week. I'm so lucky to be hosting this show, and I had such a blast doing it, but I had a lot more shows to host, so this is not the last of me. You'll see me on stage.
Savannah, Haley's, MJ, We Party, EDO, Hidden Talent, Celebrity, City Swim, and Chipsit. Thank you so much for giving us amazing bikinis to show off here at Miami Swim Week. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I'm your host, Dan Taylor, and we'll see you soon.
All right, and this is the final day for the girls. So this is their last day to make a huge impression on these judges. So again, they start bright and early with photo shoots because you can't ever get enough content at an event like this. So they go around and they do their last and final shoots for all of the judges. If they missed one throughout the week, this is their opportunity to work with them. And I decided that this is an opportunity for them to work with me. So I jumped in the pool and started shooting with a lot of the models this day because this was my last and final day as your Miss 2020 and 2019 bikini model. So I took advantage of the day, shot with them, and then I had to get ready because I had to host this evening. And might I add, we were the best looking hosts. I mean, clearly. Look at us, we look amazing. Now it's time to get the show started. As you can see, all the girls are lined up getting ready to do their on-stage introductions, which they are scored on. The thing about Miss Bikini is you're not only scored on your photo shoots while you're out on the beach by the photographer judges, but you are scored by a different panel on stage for your on-stage introduction, your Victoria's Secret fashion show walk, your evening gown preliminary, and your on-stage question if you are in the top 5. It all comes down to these final moments on stage. And here is our prestigious panel of judges, featuring my mother, Sandy Shores. Look at how fabulous she is. Come on.
Any show you can host, I can host better. I can host any show better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
We've established nothing. I suppose we're equals now, huh?
I guess so.
Should we let the audience decide?
Maybe.
Okay, let's do it. All right, everybody, let's hear a big round of applause for Canyon!
Come on, this is a little bit unfair. I mean, she's a pretty
Oh,
girl.
all right, let's hear it for me!
She's much better. She's got the brains, the looks, the smarts. I'm just kind of here.
Stop
I got the clipboard, though, so that's what's really important.
This class of 2021, I'm so proud of.
They've absolutely been working so hard, and just one big round of applause for all our amazing contestants.
Yes, let's hear it. Nice big round of applause for them.
Up next is the Victoria's Secret fashion show runway walk. And like I said earlier, the girls are scored on their walk, their stage presence, and of course their costume that they designed and are deciding to wear. I was so blown away by these ecstatic, amazing costumes that these girls put together. You have to let me know in the comments below which costume is your favorite. Honestly, I couldn't even choose. There's so many great ones. Then, of course, is the prestigious evening gown preliminary. Evening gown is a staple in every single pageant. So in Miss Bikini, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more glamorous and a little bit more fabulous because we encourage the girls to show up and show out in these amazing, sparkly evening gowns. Next are the announcements for the top 5 in the model division. As you can see, we have the girls stepping forward that have made the top 5, and they will be brought on stage for an on-stage question. The on-stage questions are usually very difficult and random, so each girl will have an opportunity to show up and show us what they're made of. I was blown away at how well these girls answered the on-stage questions. They did an amazing job, and I couldn't be more proud.
It's my birthday tomorrow, yes.
Well, since it's your birthday and all,
Are you gonna make him sing happy birthday to me? Oh.
a wonderful happy birthday to Miss Dare Taylor. And also, we brought you a cake. Hey to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dare. Happy birthday to you.
I just want to eat it so bad right now.
And now it's time for your final walk. You ready, Dare?
I'm ready.
Let me take that
Oh, I'm
microphone.
ready. Thank you.
Everyone give
Crazy.
up a huge round of applause for Dare. Can we get some music?
Crazy turn of events this year has been, wait a minute, 2 years? Being crowned the National Miss Bikini Model 2019 on my birthday was beyond what I could have wished for. I started my pageant journey at the age of 10 years old. I competed for 6 years, twice a year, and never secured a state title, let alone a national title. I would watch the queens each year, not attend any events or do anything with her title. This lit a fire for me and made me the person that I am today. So when I won a state title and a national title, you better believe I made it the best year of my life. I made countless YouTube videos, posted millions of pictures on social media, and donated thousands of dollars to Toys for Tots, and influenced other contestants to do the same through my Instagram. And that's just 2019. When the pandemic hit and put off the Miss Bikini pageant, I knew this was a rare opportunity. I then started my own giveaway called Stories for Snacks from Miss Bikini, and I donated over $4,000 of my own money to families that had lost their jobs and needed grocery money. I donated to Toys for Tots again and did countless podcast interviews about my title and raised awareness for the Miss Bikini pageant. I am beyond proud of myself for making these the best 2 years. To the next Miss Bikini model, winning the crown and the sash is only the beginning. And you become the writer of the story. Take charge and make things happen. And just remember, that first runner-up is supporting you, but is also watching you. To Don and Chris, I'm truly grateful that you both convinced me to come back and recompete in 2019. I'm also really glad that this pageant brought us together. I truly feel like you're my family. Thank you so much, Mama Don. To my mom and stepdad, thank you for guiding me to be the best person I can be. You both have made such a teachable person out of me, and I thank you both for that. This is simply just the beginning for me. You all better keep an eye out on that silver screen. For the last and first time, or final time, I am your Miss Bikini Model 2019, Dare.
But quite seriously, I would not be anything up here without Dare. And I see a lot of the pageant behind the scenes. I see a lot of what goes on all year round, not just in this week. And I know that Dare has done a completely amazing job, and we cannot praise her enough. So thank you very much. Let's give it up one last time for Dare.
Thank you all so much. This is the best 2 years of my life.
Now, after all the waterworks of my birthday celebration, it was time to announce the top 5 for the fitness category. Like I said earlier, these girls are in their own division as they are 30 years of age and older, and they had some really tough competition. So announcing the top 5 and seeing all the girls that were standing up there, I was blown away with the contestants, not only just representing their state, but also really handling this on-stage question like they were all ready for it. So I was very proud to not only be helping them through their on-stage question, but to watch them all grow throughout the week. Now, in my opinion, the fitness division had way more difficult questions than the model division. So I was really blown away with how they answered these questions. They all did such an amazing job, and I couldn't even be more proud of these girls. They all came through so much this week and showed that they deserved to be where they were. And now we're announcing the top 5 in order from fourth runner-up, all the way to the winner. Who do you guys think it's gonna be? Your second runner-up is Sky Fitness, Jody. Now it's down to 2. Your first runner-up is South Texas, which means your winner is Montenegro Fitness, Giovanna. Woo! It was such an honor to show up and be the one who got to crown all 3 of the new national title holders. For me, it's more than just placing a crown on someone's head. It's passing along the legacy of what it's like to be the Miss Bikini national title holder. And in my opinion, it's not about the crown, it's not about the sash, it's about what you do with it. It's about where you decide to go with this journey and how you decide to spread the message of what pageants have done for you personally and what pageants can do for others. And I'm so proud to see Giovanna take on this role so strong already. If you're not already following her on Instagram, be sure to check her out and join her on the journey. That's what it's all about. Now we are announcing the top 5 in order from 4th runner-up in the model category. Your second runner-up is Romania Model. She was such a sweetheart the entire week. Oh, now we are down to your first runner-up, which is Virginia Model, which means your winner doesn't even know she's won yet. Oh, now she knows. That means your 2021 Miss Model for the bikini pageant is Hawaii. She will be passing along the legacy of my title. So now she'll be the national representative for what I did all year long. I'm so proud of her, and I can't wait to see what she does with her title throughout the year. Just look at that smile. Now, the interesting thing about this pageant this year, whoop, don't drop that crown, is that there also is the Miss Model United States title, which is the same age bracket as the title that I hold, but it's for a girl who is 5'5" in height and taller. So she kind of wins the overall high point title for the Miss United States title, if that makes sense. It was a little confusing this year to describe, but basically, if you had the highest score and you were 5'5" and taller, you would be going for the Miss United States title. And that's what we're about to announce right now. So don't go anywhere, we still have another winner to crown. So the real question is, who do we think that's gonna be? I don't know. Who do we think's gonna get the high title? It was Marley. Marley comes to us from Wisconsin, and she won the High Point title. She's a little shocked if you couldn't tell, you know. But yes, Marley is the Miss Bikini United States title holder and will be representing the pageant so excitedly. She also competed the year previous with me, so it was really great to see her come back and show these girls that if you work hard enough and if you put your time and energy into becoming the best model, the best spokesmodel, the best runway walk, you too can accomplish and win and accomplish your goals and your dreams. So I was very happy to see her come back and do so well. I hope you enjoyed seeing a sneak peek behind the scenes of the Miss Bikini National Pageant. I hope to see you there, whether it be as a judge, as a contestant, or even just someone coming to cheer on the girls. I would absolutely love to see you there in the years coming forward, as I'm very proud of this pageant and all that they've accomplished. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I remember like it was yesterday. I was standing up here and I was holding the hands of my first runner-up, and I just didn't know. I was standing here thinking, is this my year? Is this what's really happening? If you don't know, I've competed in pageants since I was 10 years old, and I was always first runner-up, which means I was not quite the queen, but I was the girl standing next to her, and I don't know, maybe it's because I made her look good. But growing up, I loved that. I loved seeing the queen and go throughout her reign, but I always wanted to be a national title holder. So when I was standing up here and it was my opportunity, I just couldn't believe that it was finally my time. The 10-year-old in me is just so ecstatic and happy that I not only got 1 year to reign, but 2. So I'm truly blessed and very thankful.